Hey there, so today we have another review. This is Beer Courtesy Mark. Thank you so much. And the whole reason why he sent me a whole Fatheads package because of this beer, Bonehead. So this is a double hoppy red ale, 9%. But unfortunately, it's very unfresh. I guess that's a word. It's about 5 months old, but he still sent it, so I really appreciate it. This is a dumb beer. It has one. I think it's called like strong red ale. It's pretty much like they have a category for like something like single red IPA ish. The World Beer Cup and JBF category is a little bit different because one relies on BJCP and the World Beer Cup has their own kind of to do, which is very similar, but whatever. And then pretty much they have like red IPA and then Imperial Red IPA or something like double red IPA. This is obviously in that category at 9%. It just won gold at World Beer Cup this year and last year, back to back, and then has like 6 total medals between World Beer Cup and Great JBF. So that's stupid high rating. Yeah, 5 months. I'm very curious to see how this guy turns out. So let's check it out. Wow, beautiful color. Honestly, not too far off from the 90 minute that I reviewed. Well, obviously way darker, but like 90 minute is so dark. So this definitely sits in a medium amber color. Nice ruby hue to it, light tan head. Wow. Ooh, that smells good. Something about that combination of classic American hops and that kind of like caramelly crystal malt sweetness just like works. I know people don't like it anymore. Nobody buys it anymore, but was it the Flipside Red Ale from Sierra Nevada, Arrogant Bastard, the Ruthless Rise from Sierra Nevada? Like we need more red ales back. Wow, that smells awesome. Wow, big, juicy, ripe oranges, a little bit of grapefruit, that sticky pine resin with that kind of caramel sweetness. So it has this kind of like, and I get it from the Sierra Nevada beers too, but it's just like, if you drink Torpedo, Celebration, it's like grapefruit, pine needles, and caramelized sugar, just like oomph, all together. And it's just a classic aroma, but man, that's a big nose. That's a big nose for a 5-month-old beer. And there's underneath there's a little bit of light, like burnt trop. Like you ever have grilled pineapple before? Boom, right there. Cheers. Oh. Really? I ain't lying. That's a 5-month-old beer. Golly. I have no clue what this would taste like fresh. That tastes good. Like, I could definitely, on the back end, get a little bit of, like, papery, light oxidative flavor on the back end. But the beer's so well built and so bitter and has that malt backbone. Like, these beers end up, like, lasting a little bit longer. Because if you think about it, like, what is this beer? This beer is, like, almost like an American barley wine, if you think about it, right? Like, if you just look at the recipe, the high ABV, the hopping rate, the use of malt choices, like, it just sort of, it's, like, almost there. Versus you'd make one of these really modern, lean West Coast IPAs that are super pale, or you make a hazy IPA. Those beers just don't like, the age and the degradation of hop character just really crushes the balance and focus on that beer. Versus here, you get enough malt to hold it up, and this beer just drinks great, like up front, bang. Follows a little bit on the nose, get that like resin, pine, citrus, a little bit of tropical. Really smooth for a 9% beer, nice creamy mouthfeel. A little bit of that like, wow, okay. A little bit of that kind of like crystal malt caramelly sweetness in the middle. And then you get a little bit of like this fresh grapefruit flavor towards the mid palate. Moves on a little bit soily. Nice solid bitterness. Very sneaky for 9%. I get the perception of the alcohol way down, but like it drinks way, way, way more balanced and less boozy than even like a 90 minute. And they're both like 9%, right? 90 minutes like 9%, right? I think it's somewhere around there. Whatever, guys. I think it's 9. And this is 9%. Wow. Honestly, guys, full blind, I would have guessed this guy was past peak, and I would just guess like 2.5 months old. It's double that. Like, to think that this beer has more explosive hop flavor and more like oomph to it on the hop front is just unbelievable. Like I can't imagine what this tastes like fresh, right? Like it doesn't taste 5 months old. It tastes, I could see like, all right, it's past its prime, sure, whatever. Like 3 months at worst. This is 5 months old. And also, I don't think Mark like held this in the fridge the entire time. It's not like he like babysat this beer. I think he literally just found it on the shelf and sent it to me. So this is like quote unquote poorly treated beer at 5 months old. Wow. Shout out to Fatheads, your QA/QC team. They're doing a great job. Whatever they're doing to make this beer last 5 months is crazy. And it's silly because there's so many breweries that like have like 5-6 month Best Buys. I don't think I've had a single one where I'm like, yeah, this, I don't think I've had a single one where like, yeah, I could see this going all the way to 6 months. Like, I've reviewed them at like 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 months. And I'm like, yeah, I don't see this going all the way. Give this another month. This would still be like fine beer. Like it would still actually be good beer. And this is actually great beer right now in my glass. It smells great. Like I can certainly see that it's past its prime, but like I would never guess this is old. This is the best old IPA I've ever had. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I don't, and then again, it's like a little bit of selection bias. I don't really review anything that's hoppy 5 months old for you guys, right? But this stood up, and part of it's the style too. The style stands up. It's a little bit cheat code. Like a hazy IPA just wouldn't last as long. So 96, 96. That's even better than that, maybe. I love this stuff. 96 plus, and I can't name 96 plus. I don't even know what this freaking tastes like. If you gave turn back the time machine a few months, crazy. Thank you so much, Mark. 96 plus, awesome beer. No wonder it wins so many awards. I can't. It's like, oh my god, it's like one of those like world class Sierra Nevada beers that I reviewed last year, like the Ruthless Rye and the Flip Side, but then like on steroids. And I can't even imagine what it tastes like fresh. Until next time, cheers later.